Hi, today I will show you how I make an episode for my video game playthrough series on YouTube. Here's a little bit of a background. In this particular series, I'm recording how I play through chapters of the game called Metro 2033 Redux, one chapter per episode. Usually, when I record series of game walkthrough or any other video for my YouTube channel, I narrate those videos in real time while playing, pull out some jokes and comments while leaving game sounds in the background. However, in this particular series, I am recording with my microphone turned off and game sounds turned on max volume to let the viewer dive deep into the story and the atmosphere of the game. Honestly, it just lets me concentrate on the game better. Anyway, let me show you all the steps I take to make an episode for this series using desktop recording software. Before even thinking what to record, step 0 is to have a computer that is powerful enough to run the game at the same time with a desktop recording. Most of the new games nowadays require a powerful and expensive computer to play smoothly, but we also want to record the game in good quality, which requires additional resources from the computer. Shortly speaking, your grandma's old laptop won't work if you want to record recently released games. Even my computer is not that good, but it is good enough to record Metro, released in 2014 in relatively good quality. Prior to taking action, I make sure that all software is set up. I'm using OBS Studio for desktop recording, open source, free software with lots of functions for all different types of desktop recordings. As I learned throughout the years, it is the best to use game capture mode instead of screen capture, as it works faster and records only the game itself. It doesn't capture any other windows or overlays. I make sure that microphone is turned off, system sounds are set to max, frame rate is set to 60, and the resolution is set to 1080 pixels. I actually downscaled the video to 900 pixels, as my computer can't record at 1080p with stable frame rate, and difference between 1080p and 900p isn't really noticeable on video. After everything is set up, I start the game, wait for the intro to pass, start the recording and click continue. From here on, I play a chapter with the recording going. If anything happens during the recording that I need to stop playing, I either pause the recording or end it completely and then start again, without restarting the game of course, and deal with that cut later in the video editing stage. After the chapter is finished, I stop the recording and close the game. Note that all the raw videos are being named automatically by the time and date they were recorded, which helps to organize them and keep them in chronological order. Next stage is video editing. As funny as it may sound, the computer that I use for recording is not capable of running video editing software properly. So I transfer all the game recording files to my laptop, which cannot run the game because of macOS, and then edit and upload the video. Here I use Movavi Video Editor Plus to edit the video. Firstly, I create a new project, add the intro recorded earlier, put the name of the game on it, put the number of the episode, and quickly animate the text to fade in and fade out. Next, I drop in first part of the video, transfer from another computer, and apply smooth and quick transition after the intro. If the video has been cut during the recording, I put all the remaining parts in the correct order and apply smooth transitions at the end of the chapter. I also apply brightness effects to all the parts except the intro, because my monitor's brightness is set higher than the default, so I don't need to use in-game lights to see properly, but the recording turns out to be very dark. I experimented with it in the past, and plus 20% brightness looks just right. There isn't really any audio editing, as audio is linked to video automatically, and I do not add music. Next step is to export the video. During this process, video editing app takes all the changes that you made in the project and puts it in one file. export my videos as MP4 in 900 pixels, 60 FPS, same as the recording. After the video is exported, prior to publishing it, it is important to make a thumbnail for it. Clean, good-looking thumbnail will help you grab viewers' attention and give them a brief idea of what is going to happen in the video. It is important to make the thumbnail with the right aspect ratio, 16:9, so it fits in YouTube interface without those black lines. One more thing to keep in mind, that YouTube also restricts the thumbnails to have resolution not higher than 1280 by 720 pixels and less than 2 megabytes in size. My way to make a thumbnail is to screenshot some cool moments from the exported video or take screenshots during the recording and use those. I use Movavi Photo Editor for thumbnails because of its simplicity and some unique features. It is not that complicated as Photoshop and doesn't take that much time to make something. Usually I take an image with a view for the background and the person from cutscene if there is one to make a thumbnail. I cut the person out from the background, put it on top of the other image, and also add a number of the episode in the corner. Specifically on YouTube, it is important to remember that bottom right corner of your thumbnail will be covered by the timestamp. After the video and the thumbnail is done, I only need to upload this video on YouTube with some catchy name, description, and publish it. If you want to check out the final results, see the link in the description or click on the video right here. I hope you had as much fun watching this video as I had making it, but let's be honest, you probably didn't. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you later.